Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. On this Wednesday morning, it is the 15th day of January. Time as I make this is 4:18 a.m. at the Montgomery Airport. At this hour, it's 30. Another freeze? Sure, why not? You know, yesterday morning, if you were watching these videos, the last couple of days, really, I've been talking about how unpleasant this month of January has been on so many levels. Arctic plunge after Arctic plunge, a winter storm that caused a lot of trouble, especially in the northern half of the state, dozens of tornadoes, and I also hinted to you that there could be some more trouble down the road. And this morning, my job is not very easy because we're going to have to outline the next few days, okay? Let's start with some good news. Today, I think, will be a milder day, mostly sunny, compared to where we've been this month, fairly comfortable. I've got us around 56 for the high temperature, and we could do better than that. And I've got us in the upper 50s tomorrow on Thursday with a good bit of sunshine. And I've got us around 62 on Friday. And dry during the day and dry during the evening hours on Friday, but clouds will be increasing as a storm system approaches, with the chance of rain mainly after midnight Friday night. No severe weather, rain, and then first half of the day on Saturday. Then we get a several-hour break and a little secondary disturbance comes in. Could be some more showers Saturday night and maybe a leftover shower Sunday before the temperature takes another plunge. Sunday's high temperature will only be around 50 for a high temperature. The warmest day would probably be Saturday. I've got us in the mid 60s on Saturday, but don't look for anything like that for a while. All right, so stage 1 of colder air comes in on Sunday. Then stage 2 of colder air, some big deal Arctic air, will come in and dominate the early and middle part of next week. In fact, much of next week. The coldest air we've seen so far, the numbers are below, especially in the 10-day, and that's not all. A low pressure area moving along the northern Gulf Coast in the early and middle part of next week, around Tuesday, Wednesday, depending on which model you look at, with plenty of cold air in place, will set the stage for a potential ice storm situation here in, and mainly we're talking about the southern half of the state this time. The last winter storm was mainly up north. This one will be mainly down south. Now, when we talk about winter storms, they are far worse than snowstorms as far as disruption. Anything over 1/10 of an inch of ice accumulation is a problem, is a big problem. Anything 1/4 of an inch or more is a severe ice storm. Well, you're going to see one map in the blog section below. In fact, let's go ahead and show you that one right now. Now, this is just one model. It's the GFS, and don't take this to the bank. We're a week away from this potential ice storm situation, but this one prints out several places with more than 1/10 of an inch, and some places with more than 1/4 of an inch of ice, and of course that would be terrible, awful, crippling. So again, but that's just one model. I just wanted to get your attention to look at, to show you what we could be dealing with. Now, the GFS is fastest in bringing this in Tuesday evening, Tuesday night. The European is a little slower and brings it in on Wednesday, but you get the general idea. We're looking at the potential of a winter storm next week. Now, I know a lot of you would rather see snow, and in this particular case, I'd rather see snow because ice is the absolute worst winter weather problem of all. And the numbers on temperatures are going to be pretty extreme as well. So that's next week. And could there be something before the end of the month beyond this one? Maybe. We'll see. That's it. You're up to date this morning. I'm not a happy guy. This morning we're live on the radio 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1 WACV. There'll be another forecast discussion, which is what this is, the video, and blog update with all the graphics and all the information in the 4 o'clock hour tomorrow morning, and your forecast whenever you want it across the dial on the Blue Water family of stations. 64 days till spring. Goodbye.